Welcome to the Conversation Lab.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Conversation Lab, a place where we discuss beautiful topics that happen all around the world. And today's topic is a very, very juicy one. The topic is: should we be talking to our ex? Should we take gifts from our ex? And is your spouse aware of this? Today, I've got my favorite panelists, beside me. I've got Joseph here. I've got Onome and I've got Donald as well. So we're going to talk about it. So Donald, what do you think? Should we be, talking to our ex, take gift from our ex, and do you think our spouse should be aware of this, or we can just stay low?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I will be on the team that says that there's nothing wrong speaking to my ex. We are no mortal enemies, right? There might be circumstances that obviously led to the breakup
Yeah.
or end of the relationship, but it doesn't necessarily mean that we become enemies for life. I still have some very good exes. I'm
Okay.
going to use the word. Yeah.
Very good
Yes.
exes. As no one not
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have a question for
I have
you.
my feel, right?
Okay.
But
Okay.
we still get in touch once in a while, right? And we ask about family and whatnot, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Okay, I'm just curious, Donut. So you said you still have some, good feel your ex. Okay.
Mm.
So do you have any that you don't talk to at all? Are there some ex that you don't talk to
Of
because
course.
of some certain criteria or some certain things? That's why you don't speak to them.
Yeah, of course, yes. Not everybody.
So it's not all of the ex.
No,
that
it's
you
not.
speak
It's not.
to.
Of course, it's
Okay,
not.
I think
Yeah,
that's
it's not
a good
yes.
one. So Joseph, what do you think?
I know, right? Okay. Well, for me, I don't think there's anything wrong with talking to your ex. Absolutely nothing wrong with talking to your ex. That's my opinion. Because, like Donald said, as long as you guys then part ways because of some, really serious issues between both of you, irreconcilable issues between both of you, there's absolutely no reason why you guys can't still talk while you are, both of you are married. So that's
Okay, I think both of you are having the same thought process. I'll ask you both.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I'll ask you both. So, while speaking to your ex, should your spouse be aware of it? I'm asking you, Donald, should your spouse be aware of the fact that you are speaking with your ex?
Yeah, it depends on situations and circumstances. Personally, I don't feel like I keep saying. Viewers will always know me that I say that some things are personal. That's me, right? It's not, I mean, as far as it's not, I'm talking to my ex and just maybe once in a while, like I said, is a once in a while stuff. And maybe once in 6 months, like, hello, how are you? Or the person actually, I will use it, maybe, of course, it's a she, right? And she tell like, oh, how's family? And blah, 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 blah. It doesn't last more than 5 minutes chat. Or, I just wanted to check on you and know how you guys are doing. I should be telling that to my wife. I don't see any reason why I should, right?
Okay.
Maybe if it gets to a point where it's becoming something like I feel she should know about, probably maybe something that's really very serious. I don't want to use intimacy now. Probably maybe it's getting towards that end, and I feel that, oh, this is getting out of hand, and I think my wife should know. Then she can come into the picture. But if it's just a one-off chat about how's family, how's business, how's your location, whatever it is, yeah, that's personal to me.
Okay,
Personally, yeah.
okay, that's good. Joseph, well, I'm coming to you, Onome. I just want to know if
Take
you
your
have
time.
the same views as well.
Again, we share the same view. If the only reason why, okay, let me put it this way. The only reason why I won't let my spouse know that I'm talking to my ex is if, one, I know my spouse will probably react irrationally because of probably the kind of relationship I had with this ex before. Maybe the relationship with this ex was very looked to the outside eye like it was more than usual relationship. And now my spouse feels the same way. This relationship is more than usual. So you should never talk to this ex. So probably in that case, my spouse, I would not want to immediately let my spouse know that we communicate, you know. But other than that, I think there's nothing wrong with letting your spouse know it.
I've got a question for you, Bear. I'll speak to Onome first and I'll come back to you, Joseph. So, Onome, what's your take? What do you think? Should we, be speaking with our ex, collecting gifts, and should our spouse know about this as well?
I would have said men will be men, but let me not generalize. Let me not generalize. Most men will be men.
Of course.
Tell me the reason
Well, you should.
why you are speaking to your ex. An ex is an ex for a reason.
What do you mean? Is the person a human being?
Calm down. You spoke. Relax. Calm down. I'm going somewhere. Just follow me. See, if you're speaking to someone that you can't tell your spouse about, you're already leaving room for something to go wrong. If you know that your spouse will not be happy with it, why do it in the first place? What are people discussing? She's checking on you, asking you how you, or you're asking her. If she's not fine, what will you do? Or if you are not fine, what will she do? How is family? What's her business with your family? Let her focus on the truth. Let her focus on her family. They are not crying with your ex. Fine. If you're thing that you see on the way and you say hi, it's a different thing. Why are you chatting? What are you chatting each other for? What are you checking up on each other for? If you are so concerned, you guys should have gotten married. It's as simple as that. See, there are some things that you don't give room for the devil to capitalize on it.
Sure.
There's a way if you are too much in a space with someone, you start developing feelings that are not there. Then you start seeing what that person is doing that your own wife or your husband at home is not doing. Don't give room for that. I'm not saying you shouldn't talk to the person when you see on the way. They are not enemies.
Of course.
But what are you checking up on each other for? As per the protector of the person who was. That's outside. Then, especially for women or girls that ask your ex or something, especially married ones, I don't know what to say to you. Your own hellfire is especially made. Because tell me why. Okay, you are suffering. You're going through a lot. You cannot go and hustle. You go to the north. You go to the south, east, west. You not see anybody to help you to ask for help. You are calling your ex to help you. If you're a lady, that means you're just telling the world that your husband is nothing to write home about.
It's not capable.
So for me, that's the highest disrespect whatsoever. Why would you be asking your ex? So your own circle of friends, that you don't have reasonable people in your friends, like circle of friends that can help you. You don't have anybody in your family. If you are going to the church, you don't have anybody in your church. If you are going to mosque, you don't have anybody. It's your ex. There's something you're looking for, and may God help you. We find it.
Can I say?
Yeah.
Let me say something. I'm so happy. Olome said when she started, she said, "So men will always be men." Okay. So women will always be women. Exactly. Thank you.
How do you mean?
The reason why I intentionally used the word irrational for a reason. People like to say guys are wired a certain way. They don't think with their emotions, or they think with their head.
Okay.
Now to address your point about why she has friends, why is it the ex? What if she has asked everyone else?
Did she tell her husband?
Wait
down.
now. She's happily married in her relationship, right? Happily married in happily married in the relationship with her husband. Everything is okay, but they no get money. They are suffering. They don't have anything. So he's asking people. She's asking people. She had a good relationship with the ex when they were, dating.
Okay.
And she decided to ask him, what in the world is wrong with that?
Can I ask you a question? So if your wife goes to ask her ex-boyfriend for money and brings it, you go eat for that food?
If I need it, of course.
You go chop.
I reject it.
You know why?
Don't say that. Don't say that. Did you
He's making a point.
wait, let me ask you a question. No, this goes just the way you say your wife. Me, I know you. You say if your wife built a house behind your back without you knowing, you'll be angry. If that one, you should not even be angry, because that one you should be angry if your wife goes to ask her ex for money.
No, see,
Did you tell me? Did you discuss it with your partner first?
And
you
it was
remember. You asked the question. So the way you asked the question, I already know that she has asked this guy for money. That's what you asked me just now.
So you put this. I reject it for you.
Exactly. So again, I have found that most of the times ladies, you guys are extremely emotional. And there is nothing wrong with it. You are like that.
See, Joseph,
Mhm.
to you,
Mhm.
I keep saying this. Like I was talking with somebody. Was it yesterday or so? I was like, I might consider you my friend, but for you, your wife or the person, okay, let's say you or your wife, whoever it is that's asking, might not see anything, might not be thinking, might just ask on a plain note, thinking not strings attached. What about the other person?
Good. Now let me ask you, why have you concluded that the other person feels there are strings attached?
Because
that's the point I'm trying to make.
We are
When do not exactly. Do not give room for things to
so
happen.
what is the room?
In other words,
so in other words, going to the room. Let me say something. Sorry to cut you. Let me say something.
That's how it starts.
Most times, see,
that's how it starts.
Let me tell you something.
Okay.
Sometimes
my ex, they say she can ask you for money.
No, the point
please.
The point that
Let
we're
me say
trying
my
to make
account
is
number.
you don't just rule out. Somebody is able to help you. Let's say you're in a relationship with this guy. You know, okay, let's put it this way. The relationship did not work out because the lady was an idiot. Think about it this way.
At the time,
the relationship did not work out because the lady. Listen, let me learn.
Okay.
The relationship did not work out because the lady was an idiot.
Okay. Or the man was an idiot.
No, I know why. I know why I'm using the lady.
I'm sticking.
I know why I'm using the lady. I'm trying to make a point here because you mentioned something about giving them options, blah blah. Now let's imagine the lady was the one that made it not work.
Okay.
Right? Then this guy found someone that he now even realizes is way better than the lady that he was with before.
Right.
So there is nothing that will make him leave that lady because she's better than the lady that he was with before. Right. The only thing is he knew quite all right, this lady is a good lady. She just has certain things that I don't think I can live with in a marriage. Right? The lady is good. All of us get our own issues, according to. So we all have issues.
All right.
But this lady, her own issues, he just couldn't live with it.
All right.
She's a good lady. Now she comes and asks him for money. You think he shouldn't help because, what if I fall in love?
He shouldn't even ask him in the first place. Like you said, like you rightly said, there were some things that made you not to stick with
an ex, right?
But what if there are some other qualities that you said, she's actually good in this area. I should go in this area. So let's assume that this lady or this man was actually good in bed, okay? And you now have this amazing lady. She's not good in bed though, but she gives you all the other qualities that you so desire. Do you think that when you now start having this, constant communication with this person, accepting gift from this person is always, talking with you. You think that feeling that as talked about
again, let's not miss the point. Never, except maybe I ignore it. The question was never, there was never constantly. It was
even
never.
If it's not how you talking about. That's okay, so Thomas, how long? So in a month, how much do you speak with your ex?
I don't need to speak to my ex in a month. Then we have.
So it can be once in a year.
It can be once in a year. It can be once in a year.
It can be 0 times in a year. It can be 10 times in a year. It can be once in a year.
I am not saying. I said something that's very striking. Probably maybe you pulled in here, right? I said because she's my ex doesn't mean she's my enemy. Hold on. I'm going to paint a scenario now, right? And we are going to both of you are going to tell me what you are going to do on that scenario. Okay? Let's say you have an ex, right? And your ex, of course, is your ex, and became the governor of a state, right? And you have a, let's say, construction company, right? That engineering work that does road, and the governor or the government is looking for who to do their road. Your company is reputably good for their engineering works. Would you say, both of you, would you say that because it's
my ex, I will not submit it.
I will not submit proposal.
It's my ex.
No, answer the question.
No, wait. Before I do that, I will speak to my husband about it.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying. But you guys said
No. Joseph, hold on.
you don't need to speak to me about it.
I need to.
Why?
I need to. Let me tell you why.
Let me tell you why you shouldn't speak to me about it.
Okay,
We are
I'm
talking
listening.
about business here.
Let me
You
tell
are
you
a
why.
registered person.
It
You
doesn't
are a
matter.
professional.
It doesn't
You
matter.
don't need, if you consult me for your business before then, it's good. Consult me. That's fine. To say, babe, this is what I want to do. This person is my ex. But if you have a board of directors that take that decision for you on that company, I don't need to know.
So
No,
if
but
I'm not the one, that's what you're saying the different thing now.
Yes.
If I'm not the one going to submit it, it's that
No,
how
it's
different.
no. I'm saying you own the company. But
If I'm not the one going to meet him, that I don't have anything with him, it's a different case. But if I'm the one going to submit it, that we have.
okay,
What
about
I will
if you,
tell you because
what about if you are the one that's going to submit it? You need to tell me first.
my
That
guy,
is the
I
right
will
thing
tell
to
you.
do. That is
I
the
will
right
tell
thing
you
to do.
first.
If it's the
you know
reverse,
why?
I won't say. It's me.
Then when
That's my
something
business.
happens, when something
That's my
happens,
business.
For
I don't need to
then
tell
when
you.
something
If I'm telling
happens,
you, it's out of courtesy.
no wait.
No.
Then when something happens, that means you don't regard your wife. Then when something happens,
There's no but that's
no
business.
no
It doesn't have
For that one, can I say
Wait.
for that? Okay, finish.
When something happens, whether you are guilty or not,
Mm.
you know there's some situations whether you are guilty or not. Some eggs, fine. You know the person had no matter even if the person is an idiot, people at that point in time, people had at least had some feelings for each other. Anything can happen,
Yes.
even if you did not do it. For the fact that you did not tell me, how will I be say you did not do it? Anything can happen.
Yeah.
So for me, for that case, for that scenario,
Why would you tell
yes, for that scenario, for me, I think the right thing to do is discuss with your spouse.
Yeah. That look
Except if it's like the other scenario, if it's a
a
board.
board. That is
decision,
the board.
yeah.
But if I'm the
But
one
if it's
going,
you
I
that
need
is
to tell my
your
spouse.
spouse is right.
So
Especially
if
because
if the board now nominates you to go on behalf of the company,
if the board nominates me to
and hold on. The reason I'm saying this, right? I'm not saying that.
You only know yourself.
Hold on. I'm going somewhere. There's a reason I'm painting this scenario. It kind of bring into house where there are situations where you can actually do it.
Mhm.
Now, there are some companies that run on a very coded. That's the way they do their stuff. They don't want their stuff out until the contract is won. They keep it to themselves.
All right.
Right? And to be fair, company use this. Oh, you know this person. This is our big
of course
chance.
it's relationship.
Yeah. You have a strong relationship with this person before, and we've looked at all the persons that we have as a member of staff, and you are part of the directorship of the company. We think you should be the one to go and have this conversation with this governor. You won't go.
I'm not
Nobody's saying that.
No,
you will not
they're
go.
saying
But
that.
If you
in that
tell
case,
my
well,
spouse,
first.
Your
Okay.
spouse doesn't need to know. I've just said the company.
no,
says
you
it's
don't
like
need
this.
to tell your
Okay.
spouse. You
Okay.
don't need to tell us exactly what you're going to do. Just let them know that your company has sent you to go and do something, but it is with so and so person. It doesn't need to know the
doesn't need
details.
to go into details.
Details.
We are not divulging any secrets.
Okay.
Better they talk before they go. It's yourself, you know. See, and there's something about somebody that you've dated before. That
It's
feeling,
different.
except that person was a terrible person. That feeling is there somewhere. The more you interact with the person,
The more
that's when you now start seeing that,
If I know.
if I had known, the grass is not greener anywhere. Is it truth? Is it true? You think that you think that as women or even as men, there are some ladies that you see as like this person makes sense.
Those things.
It's normal. I'm not saying it's wrong.
Those things happen.
So you don't give
those
them
things. Those things can
If you're a
happen.
Christian, the Bible says flee.
Hold
It
on.
doesn't say- it doesn't say you cannot say
There is. I said it again when we started. I said if it's something that is now becoming, I can sense it.
You did not tell me when you started. When you don't get it.
Hold on. This is where maturity. I believe, honestly, that's me. I believe people should be that matured, right? And people should know how to handle relationships, even internal or external relationship. For me, the external one, I keep in touch with. Not keep in touch. Okay, I'll use the word. Let me be plain. Hold on. Keep in touch with my ex, right? But it's not a regular stuff. Probably maybe a 5-minute chat. Oh, how you guys are doing? Blah blah blah. Oh, family. The person I'm talking about, probably maybe she's also married. Happily married.
Maybe.
Why do you know she's happily married?
No, at least from how do you know I'm happily married?
You can't
see.
you can't tell who's happily
We are
married.
looking at it from the surface area. That's my perception.
No, you see what you see on social media. or what you see
No,
on the
it's
church,
fine. It's fine. We know things happen. We know things happen. We know things happen.
Person is
And
happily
that's why
married.
I said I think the person is happily married.
Donald, do you think that there are still some exes who still desire to still be with you.
Of course,
Even if
yeah,
you
yeah,
understand that
of
you're
course.
married.
100%.
So
So
if
you
you're
know
aware
100%.
of that,
So you know
yes,
that-
you're aware of that.
Mm.
That's why Onome rightly said that you're a Christian. You
Mm.
should flee. You
Mm.
shouldn't give room for the devil to come into
A woman that
your
woman
home.
that wants
You see, I like it when you ask this question. And when you ask this question, sometimes you don't really think about the question you're asking.
Okay.
Your question was,
Yeah.
do you think there are exes that also means there are the ones that don't?
That's what
But
I'm trying
no,
to say.
No.
most times these
You don't
conversations are
get.
always
See,
done to you because
Joseph, you don't get me. I'm not saying don't speak with you. If you see on the way, you can greet each other. But when not be chatting,
why on the
why
way?
on the way?
Why on the way?
But
Pick up the phone.
Wait. I want to say something. My husband's exes, if you can hear me and hear me. If you need somebody to talk to, go and see a therapist. Leave my husband alone. Not asking why the family. The family is fine.
But there's nothing wrong in asking.
Me, I don't want. Shebi they say one man's with another man's poison. Me, I don't want. So my husband exes that are listening to me. My husband is a therapist. What are you checking on? I ask the family. The family is fine. But there is focus on your
Absolutely
focus.
nothing wrong.
Focus. Me, I don't want.
So that's where the
Tomorrow
man
now,
and
I'm
the
going to say
women-
now. So
that's where the
your
men and the
husband,
women
your husband
stuff coming. It's all about perception.
my
Like
husband
just,
said,
no, it's true. It's true. That's why we're having this conversation,
but-
right? That's the essence for we coming.
Yeah, of
this
course,
having
of course,
this
David.
conversation.
Let us know in the comment section
Yeah,
below,
please.
please.
I know what's going to happen in the comment section because women are going to go here. That's normal, right? But I know what men are going to do. But it's a mindset thing. It is not because
It's not a mindset.
no,
You
it's
start
a
chatting
mindset
when
thing.
the day she's bored or the other one,
It's a mindset
she chat
thing.
you up again.
It's a mindset thing.
That's
I
like
believe-
that. That's
I
like
believe
that.
I believe I am responsible enough to know when to back down.
You
Things are not
believe you
going.
are responsible.
Yes.
But the other
Mm.
person, how much do you
Even
believe
you,
them
there's some situations that
that
you
you're
find yourself in.
responsible?
You just discover that you don't really know yourself.
There are. I
Mm.
will give you a picture. I was watching a movie the other day. I don't know if I can find it. If we can find it, we'll just play it in a short clip. So there's this guy. It's a Nigerian movie, and then he had this ex. I think it was Morisama. I can't remember, but he had this ex, and now happily married to the wife. He was receiving gifts, calling. I think the guy he didn't have a job in that film, so he was always calling the girl. The girl was always calling him. Yes, there was no strings attached.
At
But
the
after
time.
a while,
Okay.
he could feel that attention. The girl changed her attitude completely. So that thing that he wasn't seeing then that made him to go away, he started seeing it.
Okay.
He started, warming up to this lady.
Hmm.
Yeah, he had no intention to sleep with this lady. There was this fateful day. The
One
girl
thing
came
led
to
to
the
the other,
house,
okay.
one thing led to the other.
Mistake has happened.
They kissed the guy kissed the guy. He was no, you know the way Nigeria film is now. Oh, no. Before you know, after like so many
They don't
refusals,
wait us.
everything happened.
Hold on.
So this was not planned, Donald.
No,
Remember, this
hold on.
was not planned.
I understand the scenario that you painted now.
Okay.
I've never commented about. Do you know I've never intentionally commented about accepting gifts from exes on this topic?
So that's a no for you.
Again, if it's I don't want to be in the position to accept. To be fair, I don't want to be.
I reject it for you.
Yeah, to
I
accept.
for you.
But again, there are genuine people that need that help. They've gone far and wide. No chance. No. And
Tell your
hold
spouse.
on. Hold on. Probably
That's
maybe.
number one.
Probably
If
maybe.
you don't tell your spouse,
Sometimes, right?
you get the state
Shame
of
they do some
cheating.
things.
Let's
right?
forget. Let's forget the gifts.
Yeah.
Donald, let's
No,
forget
the
the
reason I'm
gifts.
stressing the gift part of it is that if someone consistently, your ex consistently buy gifts for you,
Then
there's
there's
a
a red flag.
fundamental problem.
There's a red
That's
flag.
when I go to
That
my
one is a red
spouse
flag.
and say, I don't understand. I was talking to this person before, but the way things are going now, I think
No,
they-
if-
Why you
to back down
Okay,
at that particular
you know
point in
what?
time.
Let's strike out the gift that this person showers you with. Let's talk about this lady is always not even always
checking
let's
on
say
you.
even if it's once in a week, this lady is
Mm.
always checking up on you.
Therapist.
Do you know that you will start developing, even if it's not, you start
Maybe your
thinking,
spouse doesn't
oh,
know.
few years ago, this is how she used to serve my food. She used to serve my food in
Now
the
my
giveaway.
wife
Then
does
my
it.
wife, she would just throw it like this.
Disclaimer for me. A week is as out of it for me. I won't feel comfortable talking to my ex every week. It's not right.
Even once in a
that's-
year, even once in a year, too much.
Once in a year.
Why did they check?
What are you guys? What are you
checking
checking
up
up
on?
on?
What is wrong with you?
What
Wait.
do they want to tell you?
What are they checking up on you for?
The
Give me an
person is
idea.
not
We are not
No,
enemies.
we
We
are
can check up on
friends.
you.
Wait, what is they checking up on you for? What is she checking up on you for?
Like, how is life with you?
Why she asking how is life? If you say
Your
life
wife
is
can
not
ask
good,
it.
if let's say how is life, life go for but life is not good, what does she want to do?
She can be a very good counselor.
So that you can shut yourself on
Therapist,
don't shut yourself on
She can advise. Guys, rest. You don't say no jive. Guys, rest.
No, but
Guys,
seriously,
Rest.
right? I know
You
we are
don't say
making,
no
we are
jive.
making joke of this now, but personally, right? Real.
There's
There are
some
people
things
that
that you should
actually.
not give.
Yes, I understand it. I understand that fact that it is dangerous. Don't get me wrong, guys. It's a very
Play with
dangerous
fire.
game. Very dangerous game. You have to be
very careful.
very careful and more very matured to handle it. If you don't handle it well,
Good men, not
Yes.
plenty.
Let's not
Good men and good women, not plenty. So
Let's
those
not-
of you that are married to good men and women, all them well knows. Tell your ex to leave you alone. Because the ex that the husband or the wife is not treating well, they'll be looking for the person also that they want to spoil. My husband exes have said it. Our husband is, please go and look for therapy.
leave their husbands.
It's true now.
No.
Now, if you want to check, what are you checking on the person
What are
for?
you? So what are you discussing with people's husbands for? Like,
Or people's wives?
no, please just comment. We want to know why.
Maybe
If you
you are getting it wrong. So
Yeah.
please tell us.
We
Those
need
of
to
you that
know.
need to comment.
Please
Tell
tell
us.
them.
I
Tell
need
them.
to check on
Guys,
people's wives and
Guys,
people's
please
husbands.
tell them. I don't see anything. Again, I'm still saying it. It is not wrong to do. You have to do it well. Don't get me wrong, right? Be very careful about it. If there are extreme, you have to cut it off immediately.
9 out of 10.
Don't wait
Especially
at all.
if
It
it's
is
for
becoming
men.
abnormal.
It's even
You
more
have
risky
to.
for
You have to.
Why when
You have to
you are
stop
doing
it
well
at that particular point in time. But on a level playing ground, when innocently, when somebody is checking up on you to say blah blah blah, it's not something that is very, like I said. If it's a week, that's a fundamental problem. If it's a month, probably maybe once in a while. How are you guys doing? No, I just wanted to check, and that's the end of the chat. I don't personally think that's harmful.
So I think we've all listened to each other's views. Joseph has said his bits, Onome, Donut, we've all said our bits. What do you think? Do you think we should still, speak with our exes, take gifts from them, and do you think that our spouse should not be aware? For me,
You should be aware.
they should be aware
From the
because
get-go.
I'm sure before you got into the marriage, you guys had an agreement. Okay, fine. These are things I don't like. These are things I like. And if your spouse, like what Onome said, Onome doesn't like it. I don't like it. So if you know that your spouse they don't like it, why do it in the first place? You're only causing more commotion.
Because see,
So
from the get-go, if the other person knows that your partner is aware, I can assure you, those ladies that used to check up, they say, they will not touch you.
Some
If they
some
know,
will still do. It depends.
No.
Like I
see,
said, the non-harmful ones. Sometimes they actually like have it. They know you have the wife.
Okay, let's
Asking that
put
your
it this
wife
way.
don't mean.
Let's put it this way, Onome.
I beg.
Let's put it
Not
this
to
way,
talk
Onome.
again.
Let's
I
put it
don't
this
talk
way.
what I want to.
Since it's a taboo for you.
I'm not saying don't talk. Don't check. If you will say on the road, fine. Don't check. What is on the road? Are you a therapist?
Okay, let's put it this way. Let's put it this way.
Are you a therapist?
Let's put it this way, right?
Donald, Joseph, are you a therapist?
Listen.
Yes, no.
Ladies, listen. Now the lady, she knows, okay, this person is married, right?
Okay.
And she becomes your friend, right? She's no longer just my ex. She's now your friend.
No, it's even more dangerous.
Oh, it's more dangerous. That's my case.
No, because we see things that happen.
Mm.
For me, I don't
In
have an issue.
Hollywood, I mean, where do you see the thing?
But
It's Hollywood. Where else do you see the things?
even in Nollywood, some of them happen in real life. There
Oh,
were things that they'll do in
I
Nollywood there.
I know.
If it doesn't happen to you,
Yeah.
you say that thing can never happen.
No. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying
real.
it doesn't happen. But if you listen to this conversation, all you guys have never for once agreed that the reverse also happened.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't happen.
Yeah, so well,
I
Why
said-
do you
I
think
said
it's a
both
harmful
ways.
one that always come your?
No,
Exactly.
you won't get. My Bible. My Bible. Yes, so my
This-
Bible
this-
tells me to
let's
there are some things that you do not give room to. We have, yeah, it's blood that is running through here. For it's from blood they used to enter dance.
So we
It's not, no, so there are some things that there's no point.
Let's
So I'm looking for, so in this full world that there's no way for me to check up on it. It's one X.
I don't understand.
As a how?
Your enemy. Okay,
As a how?
let's also
No, on Facebook or
hold
whatever,
on,
on
hold
Facebook, if you comment on my this, if I like, I respond. Don't
Hold
talk, I'm sending you WhatsApp
Hold on,
message
hold
or
on,
text
hold on,
message
hold
or
on,
calling you for what now?
Hold on. Do you know, right, Joseph? I'm bringing this to your attention that it gets so worse. Worse sometimes that the person in question is in millions of miles away.
Doesn't matter, it's just flight.
It's
It's just like
It's this same energy.
it's just like
There is no way you see why.
wait, let me
Somebody, hold on,
hold
on. Okay.
What you tell me to wait first? See, you are here now. You say it's a person is million of miles away. People are chatting. That's why you go and visit the place where the person is for another thing, no.
Mm.
People will not chat. That's the day should not check up. Okay, I'm just down. Let's just say hi. That's the way it's.
So none of them is safe.
No, packing yourself, right? No, not good.
Viewers, please, let's hear your own.
See, if you need help, go and hustle.
Mm.
If it's to go and sell, do hustle. There's dignity in labor.
Yes.
Don't go and be asking one ex or that you would ask that one. The ex that does not even have sense will now say the ex wants to sleep with you before they give you help. Because you now cannot hustle. You are begging.
So,
And so funny enough, some women is so annoying that they are begging is to go and buy Revon, buy wig. Things that it's true, things that irrelevant.
go straight.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, but I hope you've all heard of this. We would love to hear what you think as well. What do you think? Do you think we should still collect, things
Yeah,
from
not
our ex,
collecting
or do you think we
anything.
should
I'm
still keep in touch with them, or do you think we should, even speaking with them? Do you think we should also let our spouse know that we are in touch with our ex? Please let us know. Comments in the comment section. Please like, please share, and please do subscribe to our channel. And until next time, take care. Bye.
See you guys.